Hi guys, Ronaldo here from Aladdin Super Trade Education. Welcome to this week's weekly market update. Just a quick reminder though, we'd like to congratulate Jason and John, who are elite trader members of EST, and myself. We did a Tough Mudder um, race pretty much over the weekend last Saturday in Lake Tahoe, and Tough Mudder actually is um, a non-profit organization for the wounded warriors, and they've raised close to $5 million. That's what they stated last Saturday, but over here they raised today to $6.5 million for the wounded warriors. So it is a race where there's a lot of different obstacles, 11, 12 mile course that basically will test you physically and mentally, which it basically did. And in my own opinion, it's very similar to trading once again, because certain times where you're so tired and you want to trade, the question is how can you control your emotions as well when you're trade, and at the same time, in terms of a physical aspect, well, physically there's no physical in terms of trading, but mainly more of the mental aspect. So that's what we did over the weekend, and also this actually was the reason why there wasn't any newsletter from last week, aside from moving to the new office, also training for this event itself. Okay, going through in terms of the markets. What is in store for you for the month of October? Today is the last trading business day in September. Last couple of months ago basically stated that depending on what the market will do, the probability that since there's no clear set that a new higher high has been put into place despite a bearish engulfing or the bears were clearly in control, there's still a slight chance that the continuation of the market to go to the upside is also highly probable, which it did to a certain point, creating a new high. However, there is still also no clear cut at this point in time that if this is really the real high, there could be a further real high. The only way that we're going to find out if a clear higher low will be a higher high will be put in place is when there's a lower high on basically the next bar. However, we can see here that two in a row that we now have two higher lows in a row. This low is higher compared to that, creating a new clear pivoting point. So we have a higher high, higher low. So my forecast, since that's what technical analysis anyway is all about, is the study of price to forecast future prices. So my forecast for October is actually very bullish, and then also to fill in within the blanks through there. Looking at the weekly chart itself, so longer term I'm still bullish with the markets. Weekly, you can see here from a higher high currently just forming a higher low at this point in time, or there's no clear indication as yet since the weekly has just only started. As far as I'm concerned, it can either go all the way down to 15,000 or easily can create and head back up to the 15,002. Since there's also a lockdown based on the government, and there's a lot of macro fundamental news that's currently happening at this point in time. So in terms of the fear indicator of the VIX, there's actually a lot of gaps at this point. But overall, as from what we can see, the market is still very bullish at this point in time. So regardless, in my own opinion, whatever the result is going to be, then they're going to be pushing the markets up to the upside. With a caveat though on my end that if they do break pretty much on that last low, even on the previous lows, then we're going to have a new change of trend. However, the only for a new change of trend is to see a lower high as well. But at this point in time, I'm currently very bullish. Looking at the daily chart, and this is what happened today, the market's actually dropped more than 100 points in the Dow at this point in time, close to around 0.8 of a percent, 0.7% for the S&P 500. But looking at where the bears are just currently in control at this point in time, so shorter term also very bearish at this point. What we want to see is I want to see a clear indication of stabilization before continuation. At this point in time too, though, these are currently in the 62% of the retracement level from top to bottom, from the last high, from the last low. You can see it through there. just closed just above the 62%. So if the markets will continue tomorrow at part of stabilization or so forth, that's what currently I'm looking for, then it could easily head back up and rebound to the upside and create new higher highs. So shorter term, still currently very bearish, waiting for a clear indication of reversal. Medium to longer term, it will be very bullish on my end. All right, this is my weekly report for this last week, actually the last week of September. And till next time, happy trading and good luck with your trades. See you guys.